In this video, I am going to cover some topics like variables, numbers, data type, and typecasting. First is variable. Variable is nothing but a container which store any value like integer, float, or string. I'll show you all this concept on my laptop practically. So let's go. Now I'll create a new file. Click on this icon of new file. Give the name tutorial1.py. Py is Python extension. Now it is Python file. Here I'll create three variables. First, a is equal to 27. Then b equal to, I'll write a name in double quotes, via, and c equal to 23.4. So these are my three variables. A is integer, b is string, and c is float value. Suppose if I print here a plus c, then I'll get the result 50.4, which is a number. What if I print suppose a plus b? If I run it, then I'll get this error that you cannot add integer and string. See, a is here 27, but b is string, and string and integer cannot add. I'll rough all this. If I print a, then you'll get 27. Simple. If I put here double quotes and if you run, still you will get same result. But there is a difference. I'll show you. Suppose I write here a plus 2 and I run it. Then I'll get this error. You can concatenate string to string only, not with integer. Okay, because now 27 is string now. You cannot add this 27 to this 2. But if you remove this double quotes and run it, then you'll get the result 29. Why? Because now 27 is integer value. For that, if you want to know the data type, then simply print here type of a variable, and if you run it, then you'll get the result class int, means a is integer. And if you put double quotes again and run it, wait, I have to remove this line. Now run it, then you'll get this result as a is string. Now I'll tell you rules to write variables. I'll tell you one by one. I'll make this line as a comment by pressing Ctrl and slash. First rule is variable should start with letter or underscore. Letter or underscore. For example, suppose I write here Ria is equal to 27 or underscore Ria equal to 27. If I run it, no error is there. So this both statement for variable are allowed. You have to write your variable in this format only. Now, second rule is your variable cannot start with numbers. Cannot start with numbers. For example, 27 Ria equal to 18.12. Suppose if I run it, then it shows it is invalid syntax. You cannot write like this. So I'll write here, this is wrong syntax. Okay. Now next, third rule is variables are case sensitive. Case sensitive. For example, I'll tell you Raj equal to 13. Here R is capital and another one Raj equal to 16. Here R is small, and if I print Raj, small Raj, and if I run it, then you will get 16, which is for small R Raj. Okay. And if I also print capital Raj, and if I run it, you will get 13. So this is case sensitive statements and it is considered as two different variables. Now next topic is numbers in Python. I'll rough all these things. Numbers in Python. There are three types of numbers in Python. I'll show you one by one. First, I'll write here x is equal to 12, which is integer. Then y equal to 14.15, which is float value, and z equal to 1.23 plus 7j, which is complex number. If you want to know the type of these variables, then you can simply print type in bracket x, and if you run it, then you will get this result. Class int means x is integer, which is 12. If you put here y and run it, then you will get this is float 14.15, which is y. And if you put here z and run it, then you will get this is complex number 1.23 plus 7j. Now I will show you typecasting. So typecasting is nothing but to convert one data type into another data type. For that, I'll show you one example. Suppose I write here x is equal to 13, then y equal to 12.34, and I write here z equal to int y, and if I print z, run it, I'll get the value 12 here, means this y which is float, now it become integer by writing int in front of y. We can also convert this float value, this integer value into float. Now we will convert this x into float. How? Just write here z equal to float x and again print z and run it. You'll get here 13.0, means x which is integer, now it will become float value. In this way, you can change the type of variables.